Gaffer, after Newcastle at the weekend, the mentality, the approach, the energy had to be right tonight, and that's a resounding victory.
It was, and I think you're right, it had to be. I was obviously aware of that. I think the players were aware of that. You know, we had a big performance, a lot of emotion went into it on the weekend, big atmosphere inside the stadium, and it was always going to be a natural come down for a game in League One at home. So I was really cautious to guard against complacency, make sure the players were fired up, ready for a challenge, and answer the questions really of who they were and as individuals, and they showed that. They showed a hunger, determination right from the first whistle straight into the game, and we scored 3 good goals and we could have had more in the first half.
4-goal margin makes it the biggest league win of the season. You've threatened to do that to a number of sides this year. Did we get the goals that reflected our dominance tonight? Yeah,
it was nice. There's been many games that I felt we should have had a margin at half time to push us on, and it was coming. I think it's been coming at home to try and get that sort of goal return, so I'm really pleased. Clean sheets obviously very important as well. I don't think they had a shot on target from memory, and really important to try and get goals, which we did, because it gives all the attacking players confidence.
Let's talk through them. I think the first one's created by Ethan Laird, again just by being positive with the ball at his feet down this near side.
Definitely, I think when he gets high and wide, 1v1, he can stand the defender up, and he's got the power and skill to make it hard for anyone. He showed that even against Premier League opposition. And he gets in behind the wing back and forces a penalty. So Jay takes it really well, and a great start for us.
Although the second goes down as an own goal, it's a wicked delivery by Keshi Anderson.
It was, and it was a really nice move. Again, Kieran Dow played a great part in getting the ball through to Keshi. Good forward run, finds himself in a crossing position, and again, I encourage the players to put crosses into the box, because ultimately the defenders have to defend it. If you can't score it, then you might even get an own goal or a corner or whatever. So, and we got that tonight. But Williams' position at the back post forced the error. Great ball from Keshi and a really good goal.
Third one, arguably the pick of the bunch, involving 5 Blues players working the ball from back to front, and Kieran Dow slotting it home.
Yeah, again, I think it was possibly our quickest goal, because it was from a kick-off. Won the ball, broke away, first and second balls and all that stuff. We won that, broke away, and again, Kieran showed great appetite to go and score. Could have easily stayed back and left that one, but followed the attack, got into the box, and a really nice finish.
Luke Harris obviously rounds off the scoring, thrown on as a second half substitute, and contributes.
He does, and I think from my point of view, I said to Luke after the game, I'm really pleased individually for him, because he's not been easy. Young player, he's on loan, he's been in and out of the team, he's had to stay mentally strong, he's learning all the time, he's developing all the time, and he is a goal scoring midfield player. He's a good finisher, but hasn't taken some of the chances that he's had in games, but that was one of the hardest that he's had. Great control, good solid finish, so I was really pleased with him. He deserved that.
In terms of team news, great to have Paik Sung-ho back starting the game. 75 minutes for him, and Willem Willemsen from the off as well.
Yeah, Paik, key player for us. We know Paik's quality. You could see by the response from the fans when he was taken off how much they appreciate him, and gives us a lot of energy and quality in midfield. I think he lasted really well. First game back for a month, lasted the game very, very well. And then Willem, we know he's got that creativity, a little bit of craft and skill that we miss sometimes, and he was exceptional.
You could make some changes. One of them enforced in Christoph Clara. Is he okay? Was it a knock? How is he doing?
Yeah, I think it was a knock to the hip, but I'm not exactly sure. But we'll see how he is in the next couple of days.
Is there any update on Mark Lennon? Of course, suffered that nasty cut to the knee at the weekend. Is there any early shout on him?
Yeah, so he's been to the hospital and had his kind of treatments that he needed there to clean it all up. And I think Mark is a case of seeing how that kind of wound heals, and we don't think there's any sort of structural damage as such. It's just a really bad gash, and they can take a good few weeks to heal up. So I think we'll have to see in the next few weeks how he goes.
Back here again on Saturday to face Charlton Athletic. Of course, a side who beat us in the reverse fixture. Does that serve as any additional motivation from your part?
Well, no, it shouldn't do, in the sense that every game's an important game. I try to reiterate to the players, it doesn't matter who the opposition are. Obviously, Charlton did beat us last time, so from our point of view, it would be good at home to go and get a result against them, but it's the next game, it's the most important one.
Congratulations, Gaffer.
Thank you. Cheers.